Jeez.
So what do you max out at?
210.
You just maxed out just now?
I curl like 210 for 40. Just calling out like crazy numbers and like what? Like squat. My warm up set's always like 405 for 15 for 16. You have skinny non-athletic legs. You're like basically like 415 for like that's my start warm up, and then I jumped up to obviously 495, and then I had the tens to make it 505. And that's what is it? It's 680.
Oh yeah,
12.
absolutely.
I curl 85s.
Yeah,
on the treadmill while walking. I curl 85s while doing soccer footwork drills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
you guys ever work out with
do
your
a
eyes closed
capoeira.
the whole time while
Yep.
you're in the gym?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eyes closed, capoeira.
Curling 85, doing soccer footwork drills, doing capoeira.
Cement in your ears, you can't hear. I can't hear. I'm deaf and I'm blind. You gotta get out of my way.
Martial arts tricking. Do you guys ever take the weights into the bathroom?
It's a good idea.
I know.
I haven't yet. Well, that's gains are got to be through
In the
roof
shower?
right now.
It puts you in a whole different perspective because there's people around you who are trying to do something. They're just not on your wavelength. When you're in the bathroom doing curls, it just shows that you're more serious, more dedicated.
Cold spike proteins are
That's a good
always up
idea.
when you have bathroom scents in your nose.
Well, I like to get my spike proteins up with a few vaxes first. I
Yeah.
had to do a few jabs.
Yeah. I
Now,
mean,
Charles, you didn't get the vaccine, right?
I got 17 of them. No. I mean, unless they gave it to me through like a mosquito or in another thing, another shot, then I guess I don't. But we all may as well. We all may as well have
No,
one.
I don't think so.
they're gonna give you the
Chris,
mosquito
did you
treatment.
get the vaccine? So we got 4 unvaxxed people
The doctor
right
that
now.
asked me to get one, I
You didn't
gave
get the
him
vac-
one.
You didn't get the vaccine? You
No.
gave him one?
I gave the doctor one.
Yeah.
Nope. Then I gave him another liquid injection.
What was the look on his
Up his
face after
ass.
that? What did he say after that?
I don't know. I caved his head in with a brick in the
You
back.
smashed his face through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put his eyes all the way in, so when I turned him around, I couldn't see his eyes.
Yeah, the last time I went to a
Pull his tongue
doctor,
out.
I had lower back pain. I shoved his face through a chain link fence so he came out in a grid form.
That's how it feels. What do I do?
Yeah,
Came out
yeah,
like spaghetti.
You don't believe me, huh? They break his back.
Give me some advice.
Knee right to like here. Let me show you. You
Flying
somehow
knee.
talk a grown doctor into laying on the table for you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's like, ooh. It's like, watch. You just have, doc. You just have to lay down.
I'll show
you
you.
do this. You're like, oh! Like knee right on his back.
Yeah.
His pelvis.
The doctors don't understand anything. It's like they're men without pain. Men without remorse.
They're motherfucking.
That's
And the
definitely.
sooner people start killing doctors, the better life's gonna be. It's so funny.
It's true.
I'm not optimistic. In
the
China,
last
maybe
time
China, maybe.
In China, I hope they start doctors in China.
They do it all the time.
Bring the vans around.
Yeah,
They throw 'em right
the
up buildings,
family
like, messy.
retaliates. Like if someone botches a surgery and kills the family member, they all go in there and they put them in the hospital.
No way.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think
Chinese thing.
China's probably the only frontier. There's probably actual justice in China.
That sounds
Despite
like
everything else, there's probably
justice.
actual justice in China.
Really?
At some point.
That
Probably,
justice in
yeah.
China is like nothing I've ever heard here.
You probably get morsels of it. It's not like comprehensive total justice
No.
system, but you get nuggets of justice.
Yeah, there's
don't
things you
get
can
that
actually
here.
grab, not here.
Yeah.
Here there'd be a sort of a different scenario. I mean, I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later, so then there'll be metal detectors at every doctor's office. Like they'll do it sooner or later.
The last time I went to a doctor, I got I got an injection. And the lady, the nurse was an absolute gooble. Fucking I can't.
Like a purple-haired Kia driver.
no,
Purple Heart vet.
Indian,
Oh,
fat Indian,
wow, fat Indian.
gobble,
Indian.
gooble, gobble. Didn't barely spoke. I can't understand how this person had a job. Barely spoke English, but I was like, first of all, I asked if I could do the injection myself because I didn't want her to botch it.
Okay.
So she leaves to go ask the person that has any sort of power or authority if I can do the injection myself.
The
And I was
cops
thinking-
come in next time.
I was thinking I should do it myself, but I hear from the lady outside is this big fat like authority monster who's like just super power, super authority, like incredible.
She's a superhero.
Her power level is incredible.
She had a
is
job bigger than all of ours.
She as a police officer, she is a superhero, and I couldn't knock her out if no matter how hard I
She'd
tried.
laugh.
Nice try.
But she goes out to ask if he's asking if I can do it. I can't even make fun of the it's not parody. It's not racist parody. It's like the whatever I do will be more complimentary to what it actually was. I'm actually complimenting her by doing an impression. What are you asking if you can do it himself? He's asking if he can do it himself. And the lady, the big authority lady goes, no. Did you leave it in here with him? Did you leave it in here with him?
You're like,
yeah.
you're pointing at her.
So then she barges in, and I was like, no, I just want to make sure that they aspirate the needle. Do you know what aspirating the needle is?
To make sure there's no air in it.
So it's you stick the needle in, and then you pull back, and if you see blood, that means you've hit a vein, and you don't.
Oh, see, I don't know anything.
You usually don't want that. You don't want to be injecting stuff directly into your bloodstream. You want to aspirate the needle, and that's what they do in Europe. That's what they do in the Netherlands. It's like standard practice for nurses in Europe, and we don't do it here. That's why people get tren cough with steroids, is because you inject the tren, you don't aspirate, you hit the vein by accident, and it goes right into your bloodstream. That's why you get tren cough.
What's tren cough?
What the hell?
Tren cough is injecting the steroid right into the vein with trenbolone or whatever. For whatever reason, it makes you feel very tight chested and start coughing. And I don't know specifically what it is. It's just something that steroid users get, I guess.